Hello friends, it has been a while. We are gearing up for our next round of adventures. First of all, tomorrow is the semi-finals for football, so we are busy training and doing that. But in that meantime, I've had to do some new blood tests. I also did a new 3D ultrasound of my uterus, which I will fill you in information later on. But then, yeah, just did new blood work, if you can see there. Ready to go because my cycle is late. So I was going to postpone doing this round of IVF till my next cycle, but because of my finals for football coming up. So I guess it depends when it happens. So tomorrow's the semi-finals. My cycle hasn't started yet. If my cycle starts tomorrow or Sunday and we lose the semi-finals, I can start this round, this cycle. Okay, so update. So since talking in the car today about doing blood tests, I since had my cycle start. So the hypothetical is tomorrow for the semi-finals. We win, my cycle is postponed, I do it the next month. If we lose, we're going to go ahead and start this round, which would probably start on Sunday, so the next day. So because my cycle is like only started in the late afternoon / evening, it's not considered my full day one. So tomorrow is day one. So I have to go do my day one blood tests tomorrow morning because it's a Saturday and nothing's opening in the evening. So I can't play my game first and then see what happens. So I actually have to do my day one bloods, do it, call it in, and get it all prepped to start Sunday. And then if we win the game, I'll have to call and cancel this cycle, which, yes, it may seem crazy to postpone an IVF cycle a whole month for a football game. But this is going to be IVF round 5 for us. And yeah, I guess we're at a point where, you know, I don't want to keep putting my life on hold. We absolutely want to go ahead and do another round. But this is important to me. And so what will be, what's supposed to happen will happen. So I'm really looking forward to winning tomorrow, but at the same time, if we don't, then we still win because we'll go ahead with our next round. So I'm really glad that earlier today we did the blood work that we had to do to finish up for all the prerequisites that we needed completed before we start our next round. So that's all done. That's all finished. That's all marked urgent, so that will go ahead of us anyway. Yeah, so I guess I will fill you in with more details tomorrow with how the game went and what our plans will look like. Good morning, people. Today is Saturday and I am on the way to get my labs done for my day one test. Yeah, I am super tired. It's about an hour later than I was planning on leaving. This particular Western Diagnostics, which is the lab, is close to my house, which is really nice. It opened at 8:30, so I was kind of planning on waking up at 8:30, chucking on some clothes because I'm gonna have to finish getting ready for football later today, and just head on over. Well, I reset my alarm till 9:30. One of the medications or the supplements I've been on in preparation for this next round of IVF has been melatonin, which, as well as helping the eggs stay together, or the DNA material staying together. It's a natural sleep aid. That's more commonly what it's known for. They prescribed me 4 milligrams, but they only had 5 milligrams in the States when I went to get it. So it's just a lot for me. I thought I'd do a quick check-in while I'm waiting for my mum. Unfortunately, we lost our football game by 4 points towards the very end, so that was sad. But the good news on that for us is that we start IVF today. So I got a call from the nurse while I was at the game yesterday saying I had to re-weigh in and do my BMI, which they told me last time I didn't have to worry about. So that was a bit of a surprise. They did say I could just go to the pharmacy where I pick up all my IVF medication though. So before church this morning, we went there, I weighed in, did my height, got my BMI, called up the nurse, put that in. They then put through the prescription, and then we went ahead and went to church, came back, picked up the meds, dropped off Chad. Now I'm waiting for my mum for lunch. So now we are just getting ready to go for tonight. Excited and just feeling good and calm and collected and ready for crazy round 5. So I guess I will check in when it is time for our first lot of meds. Hey, we are back. And I was just going through the meds that I have and picked up a couple of new ones. So I had run out of my special, very expensive drug, the Mwah. This is the one that the doctor had got me starting to take before this next cycle starts. And my understanding is that it's supposed to boost the effectiveness of my metformin, so therefore controlling my insulin issues. I'm not diabetic, I'm not pre-diabetic yet. It's just that with the PCOS stuff, it really affects the way my body deals with glucose and turns it into insulin for my body. And so we're maybe not getting the best cell health because of it. So this round we wanted to put me on this, which he was very specific that he does not do with everyone, that this is kind of like a case by case but special example of. So that's what we've been doing. And I finished the last lot of my 2 months worth yesterday. Was my last dose for that. So then I had to spend another $200 on an extra week and a half before my egg retrieval surgery. I am to stop taking it at egg retrieval though, because they have not done the studies to see what it does after that. So that's that one. So that one's $200. Had to get another lot of that. I was just kind of going through my stuff, and this is my brand new Sharps container. I guess I hadn't realized how many injections I've already done. So as I said before, this is round 5, and I didn't realize that I've already given and handed one in, and I've still got one. This one's really full, 2, 3, and that one 4. So I've already filled up 5 Sharps containers full. Yeah, and that includes the multi-dose pens. So I think there's some in this one. That includes all my like Gonal-F shots and stuff that do the multiple doses. I can't even fit it back in there. I guess I've been planning to get rid of these, but at the same time, I want it there if when we get pregnant and if we want to do that kind of photo shoot showing the injections that we've done. Again, this is not all of them. I've actually thrown one away already, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get rid of them. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm holding on to them. Move that aside. Okay, so the only drug that I picked up was the gonal F, and that's these ones. Yeah, I've got 4 boxes of them. This time I will be upping, instead of 187.5 or something like that is what I used to take. I'll be taking 200 milligrams or IU. Yeah, which should be 4.5 doses. So I technically should have picked up 5, but they were running a little low on stock, and they say usually I should only need 4, especially since last time I ended up doing my retrieval surgery a little early last time because of the way I was looking. So anyway, but I've got 1 more paid and on file at the pharmacy if I need it. And then I found a lot of the other stuff in the fridge from before. So I do actually have 1 gonal F pen that we just opened up. So I will use this tonight and finish this one up. I found my Medipure container that I had done up before. Had to mix those up. Now I don't need to take those because those are ones that, yeah, I'm not doing that medication this time. So I'll hold on to those and the saline solution pens to go with it. But what I did find is that I do have one of my triggers left. So that's awesome because I was going to pick up my trigger but couldn't afford it today. But I've got one, and they usually prescribe me to pick up 10, but they only tell me I need to take 5,000 units of that. So I've already got 5,000 units of that. I've got my pen for tonight. I've got 4 ready to go. I've got my sharps container. I will be all ready for my 7:30 first injection. It's that time. Put on shorts so I can do this. Got my ice pack all ready. Injection 1 down.